Well, welcome back to Life on Cars, and as you can see, we're not in the garage today. I'm actually en route to visit a college today that does automotive training because they've invited me in as part of my day job to see what they're doing with hydrogen fuel cell vehicle training, and it looks like I'm going to get the opportunity to drive a Toyota Mirai for the first time for me out on the public roads, and it's the Generation 2 Toyota Mirai as well, so I'm quite excited about that, and it'll be interesting to see how it drives and find out a little bit more about the Mirai technology. Now, this college that I'm going to, Burton and South Derbyshire College, they're a bit of a leader in the field of hydrogen fuel cell training currently in the UK. They have a lot of great equipment. They've got Toyota Mirais, they've got hydrogen fuel cell models and equipment and training resources. So they're doing a really good job on the delivery of the training, which is really useful for automotive technicians that have maybe already done some training on electric vehicles and they're maybe wanting to take their knowledge to the next level. So hope you enjoy this little video, and we'll take a look and see what the Toyota Mirai is like to drive and have a look around the vehicle. Let's go.
Depends how much fun we have. Yeah. Won't be long.
Cool, I'll see you in a bit.
Alright.
He's seen under the bonnet on these ones?
Yeah. Well, here we are in this Toyota Mirai. We're going to take it for a little spin. See what it's like. I've been in one of these before, but I've not been on the road on one. So, should be interesting.
Got tyre pressure warning light on. This thing will actually drive itself. But, if you switch the adaptive cruise control on and let go of the steering, it will actually steer. It beeps it, you'd say hold the steering wheel.
Yeah.
But it's
a lot of potholes around here, isn't it?
It's terrible.
For all intents and purposes, it drives like an EV, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a nice picture on here. I don't know.
They're so well made, these Toyotas, aren't they? Like there won't be a single rattle, or everything's screwed together properly.
There we go. So that's nice. That shows you what's driving it at each time. So normally it runs on the fuel cell. If you boot it, it does fuel cell and battery. And if you're cruising, it will just do the battery. Will just creep in. So, I mean, this one's, they say these will do 400 miles on a range. Nowhere near. It's about 260 it'll do. And it's dearer to run than my V8. So we put 75 quid in it, because at the minute hydrogen's about £23 a kilogram. Put £75, it goes 160 miles range.
Was that a half charge?
No, that filled it. So I half filled it at Toyota and then drove it straight to Birmingham to top it up. I'll put my foot down if.
It's got some torque, hasn't it?
It's got some torque. I don't think it's Tesla speed. I've never driven one, but from what people are telling me, they're unbelievably fast. But there's like nice touches, like the back. You press the button and it all lights up, and you've got heated seats, but it's quite small in the back. Yeah. So what they say is, if you get this average to 1, so 1 kilogram for 100 kilometres of hydrogen being used, that's where you get your 400 mile range. I actually don't drive it very hard, and I'm going to go 1.4 which is why it's only doing 260. But even if I reset it on a motorway, it never quite seems to make one.
Nice way to poodle around though, isn't it? Knowing that you're basically causing zero pollution.
Yep. That's it. I'm going to leave a bit of space on my boot down. It's rear wheel drive, this one as well, which I actually found out on the island. It was wet.
Oh,
it's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, it does not have a kick.
Yeah, a bit of a kick to it. But yeah, but they reckon that these actually purify the air. So
yeah,
going to
yes, because the air it's taking into the fuel cell is being cleaned, isn't it?
Yeah.
Before it comes back out.
That's right. So one of the selling points from Toyota was that the air coming out is cleaner than what's going in. It is quite nice. It's like you don't get later technology than this. This is as good as it gets at the minute, unless there's stuff out there that I don't know about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice ride. Very nice.
And it's quite a pretty car, which is nice as well. As you said, the Mark 1's not so...
Yeah, a massive step forward with styling, aren't they, compared to the Gen 1
yeah.
Mirai.
Well, this one's based on the Lexus chassis, which is why they put one of the tanks where the prop shaft will go.
Yes, the Mirai. I feel quite privileged driving. It's like you say, there's not many people who've had the opportunity to drive one of these on the roads, is there? Especially these, well, even the Gen 1. But the Gen 2, it's a rare beast, isn't it? It does feel special, like very special. The technology is amazing, really, when you think about it, isn't it? What Toyota have done.
Yeah, it is something. It's the future, isn't it? If they can get it right.
834 miles this has done.
I know, in a year.
The fuel gauge, obviously, it'll go down like a conventional fuel gauge, but I guess there's a point where the pressure gets to a point where, and that's all it's really working off is pressure, isn't it? Fuel. Yeah,
well, one of the directors here has had it on 0 miles.
What happened then?
Luckily he made it to Toyota and got half tank. He said he switched everything off, heater, radio, and he was a little bit nervous. Because the thing is with this, if it runs out, you've got to trailer it somewhere.
Yeah,
you can't do anything other.
I remember when I did the training, I can't remember, but they did say it would go a certain distance on 0, but I can't remember exactly. I'd have to check my notes.
Yeah. Well, we know it get from here to Burniston. I think he was quite scared though.
Yeah, because the Toyota do have a facility for charging there, don't they?
Yeah, but it's only 350 bar.
Right.
So they've got a bus there, and they've got a forklift as well.
350 bars and half a tank, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, let's give it some beans down here. Yeah.
That's in sport mode as well.
Like a spaceship. The purge thing's interesting, isn't it, for the water tank? Because you don't want to put it in your own garage at home and then it drip out on the floor. So you can press the button, can't you?
It's over there on the top.
On the top, the H2O, and that'll drain the water out Yeah, so you can get it to drain outside. We might try that when we get back. Yeah, see if it'll drip.
Yeah, it likes to be quite damp. So the fuel cells have to have a certain amount of moisture in them to be efficient. Which is why it only purges when it's ready. Because they can flood as well. If they get too much water, then they flood and they don't work as efficiently then. Hopefully, because it's hot, it might purge with a cloud of steam.
Well, I'll see if I can capture that on camera.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. If I switch that on, let's see if it can scare you before we get back like it does me.
Oh, I can't get used to that rear view mirror.
It's horrible. If I'm honest, even the people who drive at Toyota said they always switch them off.
What's he doing?
It's just in this yellow one there. That's it.
First time driving a Mirai. I just love the build quality of Toyotas. They just know what they're doing, don't they, when they come to screwing these things together.
Yeah, it is very nice. I guess we're going up there somewhere.
How many go up there?
I think so. Wait till they finish cleaning the windows.
Tell you what, then I'll turn it around. They're not ready with the photographs. So that's like a bit of regen on the braking, isn't it? If you do that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've got eco and sports mode as well. So I think it's in normal mode at the minute. So it's actually a bit quicker in sports mode, and it will park itself as well.
Oh, has it got the
yeah
electronic parking system on it?
We've played a bit. According to Toyota, you can actually program it to park itself at the same spot every day. So you can get to work, just press a button, it will park itself in the same bit. Oh, there's your. It works. So that's how it tells you how pure it's making the air at the minute, and the history of what we've been using it with. If you pull that out big, it puts the car back on so you can see it. I quite like that. It's nice to be able to see what you're doing.
It's a good graphic, isn't it?
Shall I start that one?
Yes.
That one.
Mirai driving.
Hello. Sit further down here.
Oh yeah, it's halfway.
Exhaust is here. It's starting to drip. There you go, Stephen now. Yeah.
Steam. It's a fair bit coming out.
Yeah. No, it purges itself, so every now and again it purges all the water out. If it's been driven, that's the say 400 miles, but it's 60 again.
you know, I was lucky a few months ago to actually do some official Toyota hydrogen fuel cell Mirai training at their training academy through some connections that I've got as part of my day job. And they're so well engineered, those Toyota Mirais, you wouldn't believe it. You know, they're engineered like a Rolls Royce. Toyota know what they're doing when they build a vehicle, especially a specialised vehicle like the Mirai. Let's face it, Toyota were the first company to really go mainstream with a hybrid with the Prius many years ago, back in 1997 I think it was. So here we are now with the Mirai, and it is a technological marvel, I would say, in my opinion. Super well engineered, drives lovely, quite quick as well, as you saw in the video. I was quite surprised. Drives like an EV basically, and so it has quite a lot of torque. Maybe the range isn't brilliant, it's not like having a petrol car or a diesel car, but obviously the environmental impact, because you're only pushing out water vapour, is unbelievable really when you think about it. But we just don't have the infrastructure here in the UK. So according to my app, H2 Live, I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see. If you download that app, you can actually see where the hydrogen fuel stations are currently in Europe. And you won't believe this, but basically currently, where are we? So we're in May 2024. There is currently, according to my app, only 4 filling stations in the whole of the UK. 2 of them are in Scotland. One of them is in the Midlands and one of them is in London. And the one in the Midlands, according to my app, is currently out of action. So there's 3 hydrogen fuel filling stations currently active in the whole of the United Kingdom. Because this government has basically thrown all its apples in the EV basket. You know, it's all about the EV as far as this government are concerned. And I think they're missing a bit of a trick there with hydrogen. I think it deserves a better infrastructure. And I think there's definitely a future for that in terms of heavy vehicles, plant machinery. I mean, on the app, if you scroll across to Europe, France, Germany, they have many more hydrogen fuel stations than we currently do in the UK. So I find that interesting. So I think Toyota basically, they developed the Mirai to prove that it can be done, and you can actually have quite a usable vehicle and quite a luxurious and well-built vehicle as well, as an end product. So fair play to Toyota for showing the world that a fuel cell electric vehicle is a viable product. But what the future holds for that, for transport in the United Kingdom, I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see how things pan out with electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles. So I hope you liked that little episode. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're probably going to be back in the workshop for the next video. And many thanks to the guys at Burton and South Derbyshire College for allowing me to take a ride out in their lovely Toyota Mirai that they have for training and demonstration purposes. Fantastic. So stay safe, stay well, and safe driving. I'm currently stuck in traffic on the M1 trying to get home, and eventually we'll get there. I think something's happened because it's saying obstruction, so something's gone wrong on the motorway, but it's either that or roadworks. But yeah, we'll see you all again very soon with something else on Life on Cars. Bye bye.